What's up, guys? Back with another video, and this is an important one because referring to my previous video about self-respect, about values, this video is specifically about setting boundaries in life, in relationships, and in the situations that you stumble upon. Like, you simply cannot afford to not set boundaries. These are the things you cannot do. We have to have certain values, some specific standards that we gotta stick to as men. If we don't have these, we are gonna be putting ourselves lower and agreeing to the terms in life that we simply cannot sustain and cannot agree. If you allow things to slide you, if you allow your boundaries to be broken, if you allow your standards to be savage, there is no point. You will never stand your ground in anything. And I'm the guy who also has problems with these things. I'm not ideal. I'm not here talking to camera for you and talking how great I am in this. But man, like, we gotta have some boundaries, and like, we gotta at least talk about it, and we gotta at least put some effort to become the better man. And the better men always have boundaries. Like, you hear women talking about, oh, he doesn't let me go to clubs, he doesn't let me go out with my male friend. Like, okay, but when you do allow that, in most of the cases, it's gonna end up in a disaster, because most people don't really have a moral compass today. And most people, when they don't have boundaries, most people, when they don't feel your strength coming within, they are not gonna respect you. They are gonna screw you around. And this is what happens. I remember one guy, I worked with a certain woman, and her boyfriend was allowing her, no problem, just go out with that one friend that you have for a wine, for a night movie. And it resulted in a betrayal. So like, and the guy was like, yeah, sure, no problem, just go out, no boundaries. I'm fine with that, even though he probably wasn't. That's the thing. If you allow something, if you accept something and you're okay with that, that's your choice. At least you made that choice. It may have been a stupid choice, you may have made a terrible decision, but at least it was your choice. At least it was your power, your capability, your mind deciding that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is my choice. And if that's so, that's okay. But when you are not fine with something and you don't set boundaries because you are afraid to lose this person, because you are afraid to lose this woman or offend this society, and instead you're just gonna keep taking the barring because you don't have the standards, because you can't set clear boundaries, it's over, man. Like it's over. Really, like, what's more to do? Yes, maybe you will keep this woman temporarily, but she will always look at you, at the guy who didn't have self-respect, who didn't have the standards to actually follow through, to actually make a stand and take a decision. And that's what most people are never gonna be able to do. And this is why we live in a society where people are weak. We live in a society where women are going nuts and when men have no standards. And I refuse to live in this. And if I have to live in this, at least I'll live it on my terms, and at least I will be the guy with the boundaries and standards and all of these things that I set myself to. I may fail 100 times, but at least I will stick to my principles. And this is what gives me strength, because I said in one of my videos, I'm probably a bigger loser than most of you, but in all of these losses, defeats, I lost because I tried, and I may have lost because I had certain boundaries and standards that I wouldn't compromise on them. Compromising is good, but when it comes to certain things, you cannot compromise. Not a step back, you will stand your ground and you will do what is necessary to do to live truly with yourself. And I may not be a millionaire, I may not be some guru on the internet, but I'm the guy with the boundaries and standards who's gonna stick to them and the principles that I'm gonna follow. And with that, I can sit before you and tell you my truth. And I'm not ashamed. And I know that in my soul and in my heart, I'm consistent with what I'm saying, because I truly believe this. I try to live by it. I'm no perfect, but at least I have the boundaries. I have the principles. Do you?